Welcome to our Behavior Technician Interview Form Training. Once you open a form and you click Preview, or preferably utilize the link provided by your recruitment team, you will be led to the Feasible Interview Form. Please utilize this form while interviewing RBTs, CBTs, and RBAIs. All required sections will be marked with a red asterisk. Please take your time to ensure that the information entered is accurate and complete. The information submitted in this form may be used by team members during the recruitment process and can determine if a candidate is hired or rejected, as well as determining BT placement once hired or the scheduling of new hires. Please be as detailed as possible. When determining start date, please inform candidates that typically we choose the second Monday after an offer has been extended, unless the candidate has stated that they have to start later. Also, if a candidate is interested in a part-time position or open/flexible, please collect details about their availability, including days and times. Please include any dates of any upcoming commitments that may interfere with a candidate's schedule. The answer you enter for question 14 will determine which next set of questions the form leads you to. If you choose yes or no, former BT, you will be led to follow a more ABA-focused line of questioning. Please use your experience to ask the appropriate questions for your respective region. If a question is not relevant for your region or the candidate is a former BT, feel free to choose not applicable or unsure. The following page is important to determine the surface level of a candidate's ABA experience, thus why these questions are required. Choosing not to complete these questions accurately may lead to your state leadership contacting you for follow-up information and may also result in a delay in the candidate's recruitment and hiring process. The following page only has several required questions. The rest of the provided questions are more of a guideline that you can choose to follow or not. If you do decide to ask any of the provided questions, please feel free to summarize the candidate's answer, but please be accurate and true to the answers that they provided. If you choose not to ask the provided questions, please be ready to enter details of the questions that you did ask, as well as the answers provided by the candidate on the last page of this form under Notes. It is important that we are able to provide leadership with as clear of a picture of each candidate as possible, so details are paramount. The last required question is, what is the candidate's desired wage? If a candidate asks how we determine pay, please inform them that we utilize several metrics: certification, education, work experience, current need, and the interview. The last page is where you determine, in your opinion, how the candidate performed during their interview, as well as if you would recommend this candidate be hired or not. If needed, please include any notes or comments, including any questions you may have asked that were not provided on the form or details that you find relevant. Before you submit the form, you can go back to review answers and edit or add any section. We are now going to go back to question 14. If the candidate is not or was never BT, or they are in the process of completing their certification, you will be led to a different section of questions. These questions are not ABA focused and are more traditional in nature. The same request applies. These questions are not required, but if you decide to ask different questions, please provide the answers in the notes/comment section on the last page. Thank you for completing your Behavior Technician Interview Form Training.